Yo.
Hello, what's up, Rhea?
Yo. Welcome, y'all.
Hello, hello, hello.
Artners and crime back at it again with the drawalong. Week two?
Back at it again, man. Week 6, right?
Week
Oh, well,
six,
week
yeah.
two, week
Since
two with
second
the draw along. My bad.
on this set of drawalong, yes, but week six in general. I mean,
Yeah, man. I'm excited that we made it to 6 weeks. This is our longest streak. Hopefully, we can keep it up. This is our longest streak. I'm excited to see what we get done today. Any comments? Yeah.
uh, nothing in particular and related to the stream specific. Well, related to the draw along specifically, but do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. That helps us out here, especially in the start of the stream. And if you haven't yet, for some reason, if you haven't yet, because I feel like every other artist on YouTube has seen it already, you need to check out Woody's new video.
Appreciate you, bro.
It's a
Appreciate you,
good,
man.
it's a good 10 minute, it's a good 10 minute long video. Just a different perspective, you know. It's I think it's a very grounded approach, particularly in showcasing that perspective. I think it's worth a look.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that video, it definitely means a lot. For the people who watched it, that video, I really took like a deep dive before I wrote any script or anything about it. Like I was like, all right, let me write down exactly what I want to say and make sure that it makes sense. And when I posted it, I was like, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna understand what the hell I'm saying. But luckily, there's people who's like, no, I get exactly what you're saying. I'm trying to implement those things that I was talking about.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and it was so. I still think that. Sorry, lost my train of thought. There's a lot going on.
No,
in
you're
this at
fine.
the moment. I was like,
Same.
and there it's gone.
No, Rhea, I am not a celebrity. I appreciate it though. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. But this week we'll be doing our finishing, no, not finishing, but we're gonna be doing finishing the line work side of the three references that we picked. We picked the portrait, we picked a figure, and we picked a monster that we would all draw together. I have to pull up. I'm probably gonna just restart completely with the portrait because mine came out completely awful. I'm pretty sure Devin's got his own plans going on.
I'm
I
probably going
think
to be doing line work myself.
line work. Okay,
Not line
perfect.
work,
What's
for
up,
sure.
Calamity? How you
Yo.
doing? That piece you did that you sent in the chat is beautiful, man. The fact that you did that in what 20, 50,
Wait, what?
35, 40 minutes? Yeah.
Immediately runs to go look.
Yeah, I think it's in. I hope it's not in general chat. I think it's in time figure drawings. I think he did. I think he already did. His time figure drawings for the day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this was. You did what you had to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, today we're gonna be doing our line work. Do you have any comments before we start on it, or anything you want to say about it? I gotta find out which one it's on.
I think that there's still a lot of details I have yet to capture here that I really want to capture, but you know, I'm not. Nothing like in particular, like nothing like philosophical popping into my head.
Completely understandable. I actually do have a video coming out this week as well. Want to capitalize on what's been happening, but this one is gonna be about should we? It's not the same video that we usually do. It's gonna be it's called Art Talk, and I'm gonna be having a conversation about should we draw realistic or should we draw stylized like anime, cartoon, and stuff like that. That's a conversation that I've been wanting to have with artists for a long time. So once I post that, I want everyone to just text in the Discord so we can have that conversation because it is a conversation that's worth talking about. I was never a big fan of realistic drawing until like the start of this year. So it's a conversation worth having.
No, agreed. I think that there's a lot to be said on both fronts, and I feel like the easy, quick answer could be something like, "Oh, draw how you want." And like, yes, that's true, but like, sometimes it's more than that for an artist to make that decision. It's not just a matter of what you want to
Hmm.
do. It's sometimes what you feel like you have to do, or
Agreed. Yes, it feels like you have to do it. People, a lot of people are like, man, I don't want to draw realistic, but it kind of feels like you have to in a sense.
hmm. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely, man.
But yeah, with that being said, we're ready to dive in here on the first draw along, and we're going to do just that.
Yeah, let me pull up my reference. Referuno. Right. Perfect. I am ready when you are.
Alrighty, we're going to dive in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let me know if you hear any noise in the background.
Gotcha.
Got my nieces and nephew here. They're all screaming their lungs out.
Like, it's still a weekend. We still got this energy.
No warm up today. I'll probably mess up just as bad as last time.
Nah. That mindset, maybe.
Yeah, with that mindset, you're probably right.
Gotta be good to yourself. Remember, fun first.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was kind of just teasing myself.
Fair.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, watch it.
Yeah, well, I've said it before, but what I really love about these draw is it constantly puts me in the position of asking, why is that line?
Mm. Makes you really understand why you do the things you do.
Yes. And you're trying to capture the essence of something.
Man, it's really difficult doing that within a short time. Like I've never been a quick artist, so doing these is like really pushing me to like not do the things that I'm so used to doing. Right? I'm so used to being like, you know what, I'll just take my time. It'll eventually turn into something. But doing these, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Doing these, it's like, nope, you only got 10 minutes.
Right? It's like there's no finding your footing. It's like you better know where your footing it needs to be.
Facts, bro. Speaking facts. Oh my God. I gotta mute my mic. Give me one sec. Can you pause it for a second? I apologize.
You good? What? Pa- Palia? I didn't click you. Yeah, sorry for the break in momentum here, y'all. But,
I apologize. Someone was knocking on the door.
All good. Ready to get back to it?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're at 6:24. Start in 3.
4 minutes had already passed?
3.5, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Didn't mean to mess up your count. Go ahead.
No, you're good. No, it's still here.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Why not?
I'm always before the streams, like maybe like the day of, I'm like, I should like find some time to warm up before the stream. But then I'm like, like, nah, you know what? They're gonna see it. They're gonna see whatever I. Oh my God! 1 more second, sorry. Promise that's the last time that's happening.
You're all good, dude. It can't be helped. It can't be helped. That's not you. That's not you.
Yeah, it's not my fault. I take no responsibility.
The way, man. Now you get. All right, start back up. Wait, whoa. All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Apologies again. So as you approach your line work stage, knowing that you already have your idea kind of set in stone, what are you thinking about right now?
I used the wrong term earlier, and I said line work because I meant that I was doing another sketch, like I was continuing sketching for the sake of line work. Because, last time especially with the portraits one, when it comes to the line work, I really need to know where these lines go. So I get a lot of details there to show me exactly what is being sought after. And even then, I'm not sure if certain lines are too much. Like, again, I feel like certain things need to happen in shading more so than sketching or line work.
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah, so that's where kind of torn here out. Right now, I'm working on capturing the shapes. What about you?
This time I'm just going with the same approach that I always went with. Last week it was me trying out new things, trying to do something out of my comfort zone, and I think for the sake of the stream,
Right.
I'll just stick to what I'm used to and just kind of start with what I know I can muster up.
I totally get that.
Yeah, I'm not a fast artist by any at all. Like I can't draw fast. I actually prefer not to draw fast, but it's fun doing these things, so it's worth learning.
No, agreed. I think to make it even, we got to find a challenge of really taking our time with it to put me under that same pressure, and you can know your comfort zone.
But that's the thing. It's like, if we take our time with it, are people really gonna sit there and watch?
That's not a bad that's not a bad point.
Yeah, because I know for a fact if I was to be shading live, oh my God, no one's gonna sit there and watch that. Because it's gonna look like for 3 hours that nothing's happening. Until you look back and be like, oh shoot, something actually did happen. But in the moment, you're not gonna be able to see it.
No, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in this day and age.
Calamity, you're awesome. You're just awesome. Becoming my favorite person.
That's so kind of you.
That's so kind, yeah, man. Maybe one of these days we'll try it. Since Calamity said they're down, maybe one of these days we try it. I'd be so down. I was thinking, like, I want to do something like that. Maybe we all get in a group chat and discuss what I was talking about. I don't know if Dev got a chance to see what I said because he was pretty busy, but an idea that I had because I wanted us to be a little more engaging and for all the like the new people who's coming in, like I wanted them to be more engaged as well or feel the need to be more engaged. So we would do like maybe a daily draw along or like a weekly draw along. That's aside from this stream. And Calamity gave the idea that we could do like a prompt every day. But I know for a fact that'll get really hard to keep up with. So my idea with that was, what if we were to all come together and have like I think it's kind of like D&D, you know, I'm not really great with D&D, but what if we all came together to like, you know, once a month, we all come up with a story with each other and we all design the characters together. And at the end of the month, we can either, you know, change the story or do the same story together. It doesn't have to be the same story.
I think I get what you're saying. So like,
You need me to explain
like a
it more?
collaborative storytelling thing through art.
Basically, yeah, like we're all creating our own characters for the story that we basically designed together. Like it doesn't like it could be like a quick shot. It's like we're not trying to like, you know, be George R.R. Martin or Tolkien. Like we're not trying to tell like an elaborate story. It's mostly just us like coming up with, because I feel like it's really fun coming up with stories, man. It's really fun coming up with stories. The annoying part of coming up with stories is that we like start to like fall in love with these characters and then we start, oh yeah, man, I want this to be perfect. I want everyone to love it and stuff like that. That's when like storytelling kind of gets, you know, bogged down. But if we were to stay like grounded and know that it's just like a month-long thing, it's nothing serious, I think we'd have a lot of fun with that.
I think so too. I think we have to lay some ground rules for it, like, you know, not getting too personally vested, if that makes sense. Like, with something like that, not unlike in D&D, somebody can become a little too caught up in the thing they want to do with it to not allow them to do what they want to do with it.
Yeah, you're right. You're very much
that
right.
Was the time.
Oh, time? Heard.
Yeah, I think I'm more or less ready to dive into line work next week properly.
Heard. I know the time kind of cut you off. Did you want to finish your thought?
Yeah, no, that's I mean, that's more or less the thought, is that, you know, it's just one of those things that some people can end up taking a little too personally, you know, like oh well, no, because then that doesn't mean that this character can do this or the thing that I wanted to do could happen, you know. It's like,
yeah, you know what, you're right. It's really hard not to be invested in something you've created, and yeah, that is
still, I like the idea and it's doable. It's just some stuff like that we would have to be cognizant of. To make sure to keep, you know,
like we got to remind people, yeah, like don't get too invested. Like these are only like month-long. I think maybe that's why it would work that they were month-long things that like we all know, like, yeah, we're not trying to, you know, tell a perfect story here. We're just trying to have fun and design something.
That's exactly it. You know, so but I hear you. It's just like so. I like the idea of like a prompt encouraging the topic in which we draw, or like I'm trying to think of an exact like a specific example that could help really like.
I thought that was like D&D, but you know I'm not the best with that stuff, so I don't know if that is D&D.
In the sense that it's collaborative storytelling, it's like D&D, but I think it's very different in the sense that in D&D, how it is generally speaking, almost everybody shows up. They have their character that they are going to be playing as. It's the one viewpoint they have. But then there's the game manager, the dungeon master, whatever game you're playing refers to them as, and they are the person who pretty much controls every other character in the world. They control the makings of the world, the what occurs in said world. And in D&D, there are typically like modules, they call them. It's like preset settings with preset characters that kind of give you a basis, and now you're just kind of the one who moves the parts. It's giving you all the parts, you just got to move them.
You just got to move them. Okay. So
there's a lot of DMs,
I guess, yeah.
There's DMs like myself who are like, no, start from scratch. I'm going to make my entire own world. I'm going to make my own characters, and now the only rules I follow are my own.
Yeah. See, and when you do that, you start falling in love with the characters that you created. Most of the characters that draw are part. Oh, so like the I remember there was a creature drawing that you did before. Is that part of the same story too? I was speaking to Calamity, my bad.
No, you're good.
But all right. Any comments, concerns, questions?
No, I have yet to.
Let me take a look at yours.
Piece. I feel like you enjoyed making this one much more.
Yeah. If it wasn't obvious. I had a lot more fun drawing this one for sure. I guess trying new things is a lot better when you're, not live.
Yeah. That's exactly it. When you don't want to, because there's already several pressures you're putting yourself under, and now that you've put in perspective like how out of your comfort zone you are exactly and doing just speed art, I guess, for lack of a way of putting it, that's going to help me in deciding our future pieces that we draw, because it's got to be something that will automatically welcome you. I want to say something closer to your comfort zone, because what's taking you out of your comfort zone is the speed in which you're drawing, not what you're drawing.
Yeah.
That's another layer of difficulty. You don't need to four-dimensionalize the difficulty.
Agreed. Even though I genuinely don't mind it, because I just love to draw and it's fun to draw. That's one of those things where it's like it kind of does put unnecessary pressure, which I don't really care, but it does put it. And you're a fast artist. Like, you used to do comic books, so like you're used to this. Like, this is nothing new for you.
Yeah, but that's exactly it. That's where it's like, I understand wanting to find something that will challenge us both equally, but I think it still can help me, because like in this instance, I still needed to do two bouts to get the sketch down the way I feel comfortable doing. It still took 20 minutes of sketching for me, and that's under the pressure of time. So I'm not as far along as I'd like to think. I don't know, I guess. I want to say I come off faster than I am. I don't know how to put that.
I get what you're saying. I actually wanted to say something. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The dragon guy is part of a shared world, but it's a very neglected one. Trust me, I've got like 30 neglected worlds, bro. I feel that. Dev, she's like, man, I feel like you should put this character in one of your stories. Like, you've drawn her beautifully.
No, 100%.
Like the smile. Yeah, I think like the smile, the hair, like it feels like one of the characters in your story. It just has that life to it.
So great. I'm scrolling up a little further and seeing Calamity's rendition of the piece we're about to do, and I love how ridiculously large the hat is. It's so great.
I didn't even take a look. Let me take a look.
I feel like I made the hat too small now.
Let me see.
Also, I just realized that.
I didn't even realize it. I think what happened was I saw the monster and instinctively just like was like, yeah, bro, this is the one. This is I love it, and I didn't even take a chance to to look at this one.
Right.
That's hilarious.
So yes, what y'all are seeing here is a screenshot of my sketch, not the sketch itself.
This is actually not my sketch. My sketch I cannot find. And this is something that happens with me in Procreate a lot. If I have something in like a multi-folder, it does this things where if it'll delete something, I'm able to get it back, but if I click gallery and I get off of it and I come back, I'm not, like I can't retrieve anything.
What? So now you have to close the piece and reopen it?
Yeah, I have to redo it. I have to just redo it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to struggle a bit on this guy. Oh, really? The hat is the best part. It really is, honestly. Like, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, why is it so...
It really
I
is.
feel like I made it too small. Like,
No,
I feel
yeah,
like-
no, we've got to go overboard now.
Right? Like, I feel like I need to just...
Yeah, Dev. There you go. There you go.
There we
That's
are.
a beanie. That's a beanie.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, stealing ideas from Calamity.
It was like, yes. And like that, his power grows.
His power grows. On Dragon Ball Z, you get more hair. With this guy, you
Right?
get more,
That's what I'm saying.
a bigger hat.
He's in Super Beanie 2 form.
I love that, bro. Let me find my reference. All right, I am ready.
Shall give us a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Started it?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
Struggle's the best part.
That's the best part. Facts. No. Feels like we're in Barnes, man.
Right? It really does.
Just vibes, bro. I miss this. This really is the highlight of my week, man. Even if like no one were to join, like just being able to draw with you, bro. Listening to music and chill, it's such a vibe.
Oh, I feel that. I feel like I get back to my roots doing this. I miss it so much. I'm seriously sitting here trying to figure out how I can move my schedule around so I can embrace this more.
Trust me, I know, bro. Your schedule's so packed, though, man.
It really is. And it's one of those did to myself kind of things, and now it's kind of evolved
Weighing.
beyond me in a way.
Yeah. I mean, I remember you were saying like it's gonna get to the point where like you won't have to be like super like the community will be big at Botchamania that you won't have to be like there like 24/7 like how you manage
Yeah.
it now, right?
Yeah, like it kind of helps it run itself. Yeah, I've been wondering if maybe getting another mod or two would really help, like
Mm,
keep the show
that don't sound
running.
like a bad idea. I hope they, but the thing is, like, they ask to get paid? No, right? I hope.
No, but
Okay.
trust me, in a perfect world, I'd love to get to a point where I could really pay my
Pay
mods.
them
But yeah, it's
on.
effectively a
Yeah,
volunteer thing right now. You
yeah.
know, it's like a for the love of the community kind of thing. That's the hard part. Is like you go. It's a
It's
mixture
finding
of.
someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many LDs in this world, man.
Ooh, I think there is only one LD personally.
Well, only one LD, man. That he is like we don't call LD the GOAT for no reason, man.
Yeah, he amazes me sometimes. Most of the time,
Yeah, facts, bro. I'm like, bro, like I didn't know people like you existed, man.
For
Like,
real?
bro, like what? Like, bro took like a chunk out of his day just to help me out, and I'm like, how can I replay? He's like, nah, it's all good, bro. I'm like, bro, like
Like for genuinely for the love
we
of
just
helping.
met, yeah, just to love, yeah, we just met, and you're willing to take like, bro, awesome people, man. That's what really gives me like a little bit of faith in humanity. Where it's like,
Mm-hmm. It's
bro,
people
they're
like
like, there's,
LD.
yeah, bro.
That'll help. Do that.
Something.
Making the hat comically large is kind of throwing me off, but I don't care because it's just so fucking funny.
Facts.
Trying to get the roundness of this deltoid dude over here with the boulder shoulders.
Yeah, it kind of makes no sense. Oh, I forgot to post on
Right?
Instagram.
It's like, how are you?
What
How'd
are
do
you?
this, man? There's no way you're just out here with some shoulder presses and flies.
Like that. Bro, he
Right?
looks like Mark Wahlberg. I don't know if you know who that is. But...
I've heard the name, but I can't, like, I don't visualize him when you say him.
No? Okay. He's an actor.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what movies he's been in. Like I said, I've heard the name. Like Mark Wahlberg is right up there. It's like you just, like, I feel like he's probably got like 200 movies under his belt or something. But
Yeah, no, he's definitely pretty famous. These kids are way too loud, man.
luckily they're not picking up on the mic. But I imagine it's probably disruptive as hell to you
Yeah,
personally.
and I hate to be that person where it's like, oh, be quiet, like you're too loud. Like, I want you to play. You're kids, go play, but you don't gotta scream. You're at the top of your lungs.
Right? Like, can you play a game where you don't have to do that? taper is just ridiculous.
Facts. Almost like he paid for
Straight up, man. You just
it.
did you pay for
Paid for that,
installation and
didn't
everything?
you?
Combos. Some big ass lats. For the untrained eye, this guy just looks like a buff dude, but he ain't just a buff dude. This guy's a genetic freak.
Agreed.
No, like the contour of his muscle, like he's so perfectly built.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of unfair.
No, it's not kind of unfair. It is unfair.
It is unfair. No, 100%. Like it's like.
Yeah, no, it's unfair, bro. I got ton of fish in. Holy moly. Man, this really does take me out of my comfort zone because I'm so used to like copying, seeing an image and replicating what I see. Like this is like making you say, hey, like you said, like which line is which and stuff.
Mm-hmm. What does this line mean? Why is it there?
What is this? Why is it there? Yeah.
Like, why is it doing what it's doing?
Stop and think. once the time stops, I'm gonna head out really quick. I gotta tell these kids. So.
No worries. We'll just do a quick break at the time because I also need.
All right.
I think about 90 seconds. So.
All right. Oh, wait, no, that's good.
And that's the bell for time.
That is time. All right. I'll give comments. I haven't even looked at yours yet. I'm not gonna look yet. I'll give comments right after.
No worries.
Yeah.
I feel like I made his head. Which takes away from the hat being so big. Because the hat's supposed to look big on his head, not form-fitted to his head. Alright, I'll throw up this BRB screen. Try me back quick.
All right, I am back. Hopefully, Dev's here. No, okay. Oh, thank God. Loaded that guy. Holy. Oh man, sometimes it's unbearable. I'm like, yo, what is this guy, even doing? It's just. The fact that no one's gonna get that joke. Bro, Calamity. Me and him, we used to have this ongoing joke. Like whenever one of us would leave, we would just start talking hella shit to them, hella shit about them. It's hilarious, bro. I feel like if any new person comes in here, they'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" It's so fucking hilarious. That's why you have friends, to have someone you can talk shit to and never get mad at. Speaking of, how long have you been drawing? Because your work is like really good, man. Like I'm really a fan. I like genuinely, like, I love the stuff you create, bro. This is awesome. 5 minutes to 15 minutes to 20 minutes, bro. Like, do you have anything you want to do with your work? Like, is it just You just love to draw for the sake of it, or I'm asking like 500 questions. My bad. This is nice, man. This is really nice.
Alrighty, I am back.
Yo, we said nothing mean about you, bro. I'm like super nice.
I believe it. I believe it. You.
All right.
Including that one time you put a video about how you did. But
Besides that time, I haven't been talking trash about you. Yo, you're trying to tattoo? I swear, if I've been trying to get an apprenticeship at a school, to teach. If that does not work out, that was my second like goal, is like maybe like trying tattooing. How has that been working for you? Is it tough? I feel like every artist has been drawing for as long as they can remember.
right? Like I never hear about anyone who's like, anyways, yeah, I was like 16 when I finally decided to try.
Bro, facts, bro. It's like, wait, 16 and you're already good? Let me actually take a look at your stuff, Dev. I didn't want to take a look until you got here. I didn't want to spoil the goodness. Where's my... Oh, here. Oh my God. Seeing it with the final line work, the beanie, bro.
I know, dude. It's so much.
I fucking love it, bro. I fucking love it. Seeing the beanie, bro. I love it.
You just want to draw the same character and you take off the beanie and it's just like hair down to his knees.
That would make sense.
So that's
That
why
really
so
would make sense.
Right?
No, this is hard though, bro. I love that you got the anatomy. I love that you got the chair. I didn't think enough to put it because it reinforces the perspective. Like you did your thing, bro.
I appreciate that, dude. It was, I honestly, the abs were giving me a hard time because I'm like, how do I make these still look kind of natural?
His doesn't look natural.
That's exactly it. Like
It's
like,
too perfect, bro.
you've installed it, like right, like perfectly even. Like, nah, man, I'm out here with this 7-pack nonsense. I'll never have that. How'd this guy get that?
Yeah, no, he's making that up. That photo's altered.
He's making that up.
He's making it up, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Hilarious. Yo, my man went straight for the shading. I love it. My guy
Yeah.
captured that shadow perfectly. The way the hat casts over his head entirely to the point where it even casts down his body. Well, no, the shot itself doesn't do that, but I was thinking like a double layer of shadow. You know, like almost darker on his face because of the hat.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if shadows do that or not. I don't think so. I remember reading they don't, but
Okay.
I could be completely wrong. Yeah, because I think
Well,
they
no,
just
you've read about it and I haven't, so you would know better.
I think it's a thing where it's like you can have a double shadow, but one will be lighter than the other, and it's next to each other. But you can never have like a shadow inside of a shadow, unless you have like 500 different light sources.
Right.
Funny
yeah,
stuff.
It's like
Yeah.
a bunch of overhead
Where, like-
lights feels like.
Yeah. Bro, I want to teach art. As Dev, man. I've been wanting to teach it since we met.
For real, and the fact that is still something you're striving for even after all these years. Like the goal is never wavered for you. That's what's so awesome.
Oh, yeah,
about
no.
that.
Yeah, no, teaching, I feel like that's why I started the YouTube channel, because I'm gonna try to like learn a form, like I'm trying to learn how to teach so that if, you know, I would ever to show like someone, hey, like I actually do know what I'm talking about, I'll just show them the YouTube video. Kind of be like a portfolio.
No, bro, that's so good. It really is kind of like a portfolio in its
Right.
own way. That's where it's like, no, you should absolutely keep pushing down this track, and it's obviously showing. It's showing to be worthwhile. I really want to teach him.
Oh, for sure. I don't even want to be rich with it. Like it's purely because it's so fun learning fucking fundamentals of this stuff.
That's so kind of you, Calamity.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It, like, trust me, it really goes a long way to hear you say that. Like, trust me, it goes a long way.
You have no idea how proud I was for Woody earlier this week when I just happened to look
Mhm.
over and see like how well the channel's doing in general. Like, y'all, let's put this in perspective. We're streaming with over twice as many subscribers to this channel than there was last week's stream.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, we're at 160 now, right?
You're at 180.
Oh, I hit 180.
Yes, sir. You're at
Let's
180. We were at like 80.
go.
We were like at 86 last week.
Yo, that's fire. That motivates me, man. Like, hey, because yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this no more. But that's motivating.
No, for real, dude. That's the thing. And not for nothing, you know, if it's something you decided you don't want to do, that's still fine. It shows to show that you can do this, and this is for you if you want it to be.
Definitely, definitely. I appreciate that, bro. But I feel like you ever feel that sense that you're talking about yourself too much? I'm feeling that. So let's let's switch the topic. Let's head to this last one.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no.
This one right here. I really want this to come out the way I'm envisioning it to come out.
I'm not gonna lie, I started off so strong last week, and as it kept going on, the more I was like, I don't know where to go. What do I do? So I'm like,
Agreed.
I'm sat here. Do I try sketching more, or is this one of those pieces that can benefit from me just trying to get as gritty with the line work as I can?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I think it would.
Right? Because
I think if you put your own Devinisms in it, like how you did with your stuff,
Oh no,
like
you're
this would look
right.
even
Oh
better.
no. It
Yeah,
just flashed
because
in
you
my
had
head.
some gnarly designs with your monsters, bro.
Make me want to open up some here, but I almost want to save it. It's just gonna actually go back to art, man.
Bro, I felt that, bro. About to go to memory lane. We're about to go down memory lane.
Let's hold up on that. We'll take the scenic route back around to that. Let's get the draw along portion done because I know we want some time to just be able to vibe with some art before ending it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, when's that go?
Shoot, do I not have the reference? Save it.
All right, I get it.
Hold on, give me 1 sec.
Okay.
I can't. I thought I had the reference, but
I'm about to go crazy on this. Yes.
I knew the monster one would create a lot because it's so different and people can have so many interpretations on it that I knew that, like, yeah, this might be it. Bro, where? All right, I'll just save it. Taking too
I
long.
got you. If I can send you it again.
I swear I saved it already. No, you can send it to me. It'd be quicker if you did. Sorry, guys.
No. Yeah.
1 sec. Did you send
There
it?
you go. Yeah.
Yep, there you go. All right, awesome. I hope that didn't sound like I was like rushing. Genuinely asking. All right, there we go. Thank you so much.
Very well. That's what I love seeing that already.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Pulled up. All right, I am ready when you.
Alrighty, then in 3, I just noticed this thing has nipples and I'm disturbed.
Ew, why'd you point it out? Why would you point that out? I immediately went looking for it.
It was just a guttural response.
You need everyone else to suffer.
It's not even that. I saw it and I said it. Like, I didn't even process.
Oh, that's disgusting. I didn't even see that.
I'm not drawing them.
No, please don't.
I'm just making that clear to anyone and everyone watch. I'm not drawing them. I won't.
No, let's not let that happen.
You can't make me.
You shan't.
I
You
shan't.
Yeah, no, that's disturbing. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh God! Wow, that ruined it. It's not even just like.
I didn't even see it. I think that's my brain's way of protecting me.
Right? It's like my brain knew I couldn't handle this.
Facts.
That's such a big tricep, dog. Why you got such a big tricep? Not even big. It's just like so
Like,
centered.
yeah.
So concentrated.
So concentrated is great. Oh, let me have. I like the length of it. It's just a- Oof, I thought you were about to say that's time.
No, we're at 7:30 left.
I don't know that little. I think you probably swallowed. It came through.
Yeah, no, that was me. My bad. That was me realizing how fundamentally I misinterpreted the leg. I thought this thing that I am isolated here on my screen was a single leg that looked like that merely looked like it was two legs like, merged together.
Oh, I get
They
what you're
are in
saying.
fact
Yeah.
two legs.
Are they? Oh, I
Yeah,
thought they were one leg.
same. But then when
Oh
I look over at
shit.
the other side of the body, I see that those legs are not associated.
Oh, good call. Good call. I didn't even peep that. Okay. No,
I
I
know,
had
right? But it's just like fucked with me because I'm like, oh shit, don't have the understanding I thought I had.
to.
You know, so I just left some legs out. I don't blame you. Like
Thanks,
that's your own
bro.
impulse you can take. I admittedly am not doing as much personal touches on this as I thought I would. I'm very much falling right back into the habit of sticking to the anatomy of the reference.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the calamity route
Oh shit!
and just merge them, right?
What's that?
Just merge some of the legs together, right?
Yeah, I imagine that's not the case. Those look like the two legs I thought were together do effectively go the same direction.
Facts.
So,
Like, what do you need an extra leg for anyway?
what I'm saying, like, do you really need 8 instead of 6?
Facts. Out of here, dude. Bro, trying to be
Your
special.
arachnid obsession.
Bro, trying to be different.
The Devon Dictionary, remember that?
Devon Dictionary.
Yup. I was just about to be like, add that to the Devon Dictionary. Your arachnid obsession.
I remember we had debates with your dictionary.
It's funny because the debates were only ever about real words.
They really weren't. No, they weren't words.
No, perfectionistic's a real word. We've settled this.
It's not a real word.
This guy-
Perfectionistic is not a real word, bro.
It so is.
It's probably
Literally
real.
since 2006.
Did they actually create perfectionistic in 2006?
Yes.
I'm gonna fact check that. Although you may be right, I've got to fact check it
Let's go.
because that's awfully convenient for you.
Finally. I'm wasting time here because my flip side window got messed up.
Flip side window.
I don't know how to explain it, but where all of my layers, my tools, my brush size.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like I thought you were okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I did not use the correct terminology there at all.
Definition.
No, that's the Advisaurus.
Adversaries. That's actually better.
That's time.
What? Dang, it really does go by fast, man.
Yeah. Me spending a whole like minute and a half fucking with my settings like that.
Oh my god. Was it still tripping?
No. Yeah. Once I fixed it, it was fixed. But it was just that took out time and kind of threw off my momentum because I was like, oh no.
We could have paused. You know, I wouldn't have minded.
I appreciate that, but no, I was just kind of in it. It was just I didn't realize that I was doing it on time until I was like futzing with it for a good minute.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got. So basically, just my bad.
No, go ahead.
You want to go or you want me to go? Okay,
No,
yeah. Basically just refined. You basically just refined the line work, correct? I can see that you like got the that chest area, that rib cage area more defined. It looks like it's going inside, like it's like malnourished almost.
Yeah. I was trying to. I was going for the line work on this one. I'm thinking next week I'm gonna do another layer. I'm gonna do another set of line work because I think the fun in this one for me is gonna be the lines.
Definitely. And it definitely like his right arm or its right arm definitely looks like it's like coming off, like that thing is coming off. Because if you can see on the image, it's like his arm is connected to one of his legs, and it looks like that with yours.
Yeah, that's why I was like that detail specifically caught my eye. Like, okay, that's what I want to capture because that's the most unique thing. You can't like there's nothing you can compare that to, you know.
Facts. I wonder who came up with this because this is crazy.
Right, we gotta find the creator and credit them. Like, damn.
Yeah, facts, bro. Like, what nightmare did you have?
Right. Like,
to create
first off,
this,
are
bro.
you okay?
Right?
How could you create this?
Can we talk about this? Oh, I just cracked my knee.
Ooh, yeah, same. I just cracked my shoulder.
It was necessary. But that's that for today. Calamity Calamity drew nipples. You're not a coward. Well, I won't be looking at it because I'm not trying to see spider nipples. I'm not trying to see spider nipples.
No, I'm not a coward. It's great.
I can't do it, man. I can't muster the strength.
No, I saw that and I just this shiver up my spine. I was like, what?
I'm heartbroken. All right, now I gotta look. Let's see.
I was looking.
I'm like prepared for the worst.
No, honestly, it's like
Why is it not?
done.
Oh, it's picking them up.
If this makes sense, more tastefully by Calamity.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna make like extremely.
No,
long
I am not
nipples or something
thirsting
like
over
that.
the demon monster. That's not what I was getting at.
No, this is fire though, bro. Yeah, I see that you took off some of the legs because it honestly doesn't even need it.
Agreed.
It honestly doesn't even need it. I'm loving the colors on the girl. I know how you're gonna make it work since I've seen the last one you did. Like I can already see where your brain is going with this.
Here for the hair.
And the beanie guy, he made it even bigger.
I love the line.
Oh no, you did it. No, you did it.
The line work, the lighting you've done, the shading, like, damn, that's so on point.
Facts.
Like I could read a whole comic in that style.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Never exaggerate.
That looks like a
comic
cover.
effect. I would. Just like, no.
You gotta put it in the nude reference channel.
I'm so glad, man, because
Yeah, no, this is so fucking fun.
I think we've
This is
really
so
stepped
fun.
onto our niche here. Is these time
These quick
draw-alongs.
draws. Yeah, man. It really yeah, it's fun for me. Like it's something that's out of my comfort zone that I can still have fun with. Like I don't even draw monsters, man, and this was fun to draw.
Right? Before you know it, you might start drawing a few more monsters.
Bro, facts. Switch it up.
The way it's good, the way you might come back around, like counterclockwise, like I did, where you will go, no, let's go with these crazy weird monsters, and you're like, oh, let me start giving them some slightly more realistic features. So let me start doing this. Oh no, I'm just drawing animals. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Whereas like the back, where it's like people would expect it to go the other way. Like, no, you would start drawing the realistic creatures and then gradually try to take those parts and make the monsters in your own mind. Like, nah.
Nah, that's not what we're doing. All right, I have an assignment I have to do. So I'm probably gonna start doing that. What do you plan on working on, Dev? While you got the chance.
I'm going back and forth, and I'm realizing that I also am kind of needing to do something that I haven't done. I had to make a bracket for stream. I'm gonna be doing in a couple of days. See ya.
A bracket, like your pick. Oh, I actually wanted to ask you something. Oh, in one sec. Amity says, I need to share my art more. I do some monsters. Yeah, so share anything you ever want to share. You can post in the Let's Share under art
100%.
sharing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need permission. Like,
Yeah,
share what you're
you
comfortable
can.
sharing.
That's what it's there for. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Dev, would you ever host? Oh no, I remember you told me it would be like a copyright thing if you had to host like watch-alongs with like old WWE content.
If I had it on the screen, yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes audio is a thing. The way I've been getting around it, because what I do on Sundays now are like retro, like throwback watch-alongs, but I'm starting over on AEW, so it's 2019, and I sidecast it in the Discord. But the downfall of that is that those who can't watch more than one thing at once, be it like multiple devices, multiple screens, or whatever, then it doesn't really work out for them. But you could theoretically watch along during the YouTube stream and sync up with me on your own browser or whatever, or on a different device or something like that.
Oh, okay. So what if like you were able to do that with WWE? Would it still not work?
No, I could still, I could theoretically get away with that all the same. I would just need to, I think I would just need the incentive for it, because like my audience isn't all that into WWE.
Oh, well, see, okay. So it's specifically WWE, like it's not. I'm a little confused.
Okay, yeah. Pro wrestling is an entire industry. WWE is just the most well-known pro wrestling company.
Oh,
It's your
okay.
Marvel of pro wrestling, whereas AEW you could consider more like I'm trying to think, what was that main third one? Not DC. I think it started with an I.
Image.
I think, yeah, like Image.
Yeah, Image Comics.
And then of course pro wrestling exists all over the world. So then there's like New Japan Pro Wrestling, then there's like pro wrestling in Australia, there's pro wrestling in Europe, all over in British wrestling, there's a German wrestling scene, then there's wrestling down in Mexico, Lucha Libre, that has its own history.
Oh yeah,
it
does, yeah.
You know, so there's so many different flavors of pro wrestling. It's just because we live in America, the only one we've seen
What
forever
we know
is WWE, because
you're right.
Vince pretty much ate up the entire pro wrestling scene. 40 years ago, there was like dozens of pro wrestling companies all over the country, and like you just went to your local wrestling show when you wanted to go to your local wrestling show. But he was like, no, he wanted to make a super thing, so he bought out other
bro was a
places, bought
visionary.
out their top talent, or like ran their territories so they couldn't sell tickets.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah. Standard
Well,
nasty business practices. But the thing being is, there's a lot of different pro wrestling. That's what I was getting with all that.
we're used to Vince McMahon not being the best person.
Yeah, no, if anybody's heard about the things going on in the last couple of years, then you know I'm not going to get into it otherwise because it's heinous shit.
Yeah, I remember you told me. I think like my brain literally like blocked it out because it was crazy. Like,
And
I don't
you
even
know,
remember.
that's best. I let's just put it this way. I don't feel comfortable talking about it on this stream.
Oh, I apologize. That's
No,
my
no,
bad.
no, not like that. More so like for the audience's sake.
Oh, okay.
I would not want to just subject people to that kind of conversation. That's how bad an out of pocket dude is.
Crazy. Like I rewatched some of this stuff. Like you know how like a random vid will float on Twitter of like this shit would happen, and like I rewatched it and I'm like, bro, this guy was insane.
Yeah, and that's just what he was willing to put on television.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like this was on TV.
Like, how did you? Right? It's like, what are? Like, what kind of person?
What even is this, bro? Yeah.
Right. That's where it's like shit like he pushed is the stuff that makes you embarrassed to be a pro wrestling fan.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So yeah, are you able? Oh, you're touching up this piece still. Okay, I was like, are you able to work on your?
Yeah, my bad. No, I'm gonna do it right now. I kind of got caught up.
No, good. Yeah, we caught up a little there in pro wrestling convo. I want to isolate anybody with that. That's on me personally.
No, you're all good. I'm the one who started the conversation. I was just saying that because I would definitely join in if you ever did that.
Trust me, like that's what these throwback watch-alongs are rooted in, is nostalgia, you know. So I think it would be a fun thing for you to, you know, watch what, you know, like we watch shows we watched when we were younger all the time. You know, like we watched through our Avatar over again. We watched through our Naruto's, our DBZs, because those are like it's kind of what we grew up with. And
Definitely.
that part of pro wrestling was also something we grew up with. So to revisit that would be fun.
Yeah, but like you said, that's not really your crowd. So.
Well, yeah, it can be, but it's just more so like that takes building up, because I do like sparing WWE watch-alongs like when they do their special events, but I don't watch along the weekly product.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean I do personally, but I don't do watch-alongs for it because I can't dedicate to prioritizing that much time, because I already do that for AEW 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Last night was a pay-per-view, so it was like that was its own 5-hour extravaganza.
What was the pay-per-view?
It was called Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream?
Yeah, it is initially. Wow, there's a fair logic, some fair lore to the name. Was a show done in on. There's this legendary Japanese wrestler who kind of like innovated a lot of things in pro wrestling that trickled into all parts of the world, Antonio Inoki, and he passed on October 1st, 2022. And so on October 1st, 2023, AEW hosted a show in honor of him 1 year after the fact, called Wrestle Dream, and this is just the second show to that.
Okay. Well, respect, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a 5. Is that fine?
That's completely fine.
All right. Let's take a 5, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna lock in. URB.
Oh, that's rough. something so particular right now. Yeah, in literal, like, millimeters of placement for this bracket. I use Clip Studio. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint has kind of been my go-to digitally for the longest. I initially started on Photoshop, but the aforementioned Legendality kind of talked me into this one, and ever since then I kind of stuck to it. As for what are you trying to remember the name of is? Say like Create Pro or something, but I don't think that's it. But yeah, Studio Paint is my personal one. I've been wanting to try some new programs, which things throws me off. But yeah, I'm such a go with the find my space and stay in it kind of person. So when it comes to like changing up, fundamental thing is like the art program I use. That, oof.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the land of the present.
Yeah, that took a lot longer than I thought. My bad.
All good, dude. Hope it was worth.
Definitely. I've got some popcorn chicken.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great.
It's funny. Alright, let's lock in.
Yes, sir.
Having a conversation with Calamity.
Yeah, Calamity. Yeah. Oh, what art programs do you use? Calamity was asking what programs we use.
Okay. Yeah, I use Procreate. I'm pretty sure you use the same thing, right? I've been wanting to try out some new programs. Which
No, I use Clip Studio Paint. Oh,
no, I was saying
gotcha.
yeah, Calamity. Yeah, I can't go to Clip Studio. It's just the interface, man. If you're not used to it, you're not getting used to it.
That's exactly it. Like I was
Mhm.
I was brought into this by the one, the only, the LD. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I ended up adjusting to it. But when you switched over to digital, you were already trying out different programs aside from that, which meant like, yeah, this one wasn't gonna be for you.
Yeah, I remember I used Clip Studio for a while.
Yeah, but I remember it just wasn't. You weren't meshing well with it. Like I remember.
No, it was a reason why I like didn't want to do digital anymore.
Right, I remember you were just like, nah, I'm just gonna stick to traditional. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, okay. And to be fair,
Which is
nowadays
crazy.
people have found a way to figure it out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We had people in the community that do just that. Shout out Janae.
Yeah, Janae did that as well. It's tough switching from traditional to digital. It's tough. I mean, I guess it's tough both ways, but I feel like it's tougher going uh traditional to. Actually, no, I gotta think that through. Now that I'm thinking about it, ooh, which one do you think is tougher?
Because think about all the, like, little the things physical art has that digital art doesn't. When you erase, you don't have to swipe away any eraser crumbs.
Hmm.
When you sit there and you draw a lot, and then all of a sudden you lift up your hand and the side of your hand is gray with lead, like that doesn't happen digital. So if you're drawing digital and all of a sudden you go to that, you might find that art's messier than you know it to be.
Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, I think it might be harder going digital to traditional.
Right? Because it's like, wow, now because like it's also there's no undo button.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, you are right.
Because I just think about going from traditional to digital back to traditional, and that was the biggest gripe. I going up to the top right of my paper, and there's no undo button. I have to erase that, or even worse, I have to white out that.
Oh my God. Like, you have to commit, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that was some of the most defeating pieces, like part of art making for me when I was before, like pre-digital, was when all of a sudden I sat there and I made this thing for 4 days, and then I got a little whimsical on the 5th day, and now the whole thing is tarnished because I had to try that thing, and I can't take it back. There's no just turning off or deleting that layer. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's
one
there.
layer.
Ooh, man. Yeah, no, I don't.
I know, right? It's kind of giving me anxiety. Think about it.
Yeah, low key, bro. I don't think I want to go back.
Right? Like you think it's so easy to romanticize until you remember all of the struggles that you effectively scrapped in going digital.
Real fast. I think I was just obsessed with traditional because I was so used to it.
Mm-hmm. And that's completely understandable, because like, you know what you know, you've done what you've done, kind of thing. But oh man, once you've made that transition to go back, that's rough.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's painting. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Man, I couldn't imagine. You gotta buy the paint. You gotta wait for the paint to dry. It's like, dang, bro.
We always talk about Picasso and DiCaprio's. Did I say DiCaprio? Vinci.
DiCaprio.
I get the mixed up to this day.
Oh no.
No. But yeah, these famous painters, we only ever see their great pieces, the famous all-time ones. We don't get to see the ones that they shed tears over because they were so close, but something went wrong.
They were prodigies though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Da Vinci.
Back in the day, that's what you had to be like. There weren't the resources enough to like objectively develop skill. You just had to have the talent and kind of figure your way out from there.
Figure your way, yeah. Which is insane, bro. Yeah, the only reason I'm comfortable with painting now, I'm not comfortable with it, but like a little more comfortable with it now is because of digital. Like I was way too afraid to even try painting when it was traditional. I'm applying to Calamity, by the way, but there's this artist by the name JC Linedecker, and he would he would share his work, the ones that he messed up on, and they were still beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, you're just born that good. Hopefully I'm not chewing out.
No, you're good. I mean, you can tell you're eating, but it's not like we're hearing eating noises,
Okay. Oh, perfect. ASMR.
Yeah, no, we're not an ASMR though. It's just streamer eating, not content of stream is eating. I can't with that shit. Specifically the eating like no, there are certain ASMR I can get into. Eating ASMR is absolute. I just cannot. It disgusts me. It fucks.
Like it's just cringe, ain't it?
Yeah, it gets in the worst way, you know.
See, Calamity knows Line Decker. Line Decker, his work. I mean, everyone knows. Everyone knows Line Decker. His stuff is like really, really good. Like he was doing caricatures before caricatures were caricatures.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, not really, but he was like the main driving force that made it what it is today.
No, I get what you're saying. Like popularized, innovated in a way.
Yeah. But Calamity on the teaching thing, you've already got the skill, right? If you were to like find a way to teach, like explain what you're doing, because I'm pretty sure I don't know. For me, and I know for Dev, we talk to ourselves when we're drawing, especially when we're drawing by ourselves. If you were able to like record that, record your record yourself explaining what you're doing, it'll get you better. Like obviously you're good, but I mean like it'll get you better at not only like drawing but teaching.
No facts. Like just being able to put into practice the process of teaching somebody something is in itself practice. Like you would practice anything else.
Yeah, exactly. My teacher tells me this. Like he says he doesn't like every time he's drawing he's talking. Even when he's out in public, every time he's drawing he's talking. I told him, I was like, man, what can I do to be like do what you do? So I'm just paraphrasing. You fully scripted your videos. Yes. Yes. That's how you know it's meant for you.
Yeah, man, and the next step is just doing. You know, it's really taking that leap of faith and trying to figure out like bridge the gap between you and making that video, right? Like how to edit videos too. My main barrier is voice. I don't know if I want to talk for a video.
That's tough.
Yeah, and trust me, that's something I think most content creators have struggled with. Is they hear their
Me
voice,
as well.
they're like, "Oh, I don't want to hear my voice," which in turn translates in your head, which means other people probably wouldn't want to hear my voice. And yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, that's a tough one to get over.
The best thing you can do is ignore it and wait for other people to be saying those things. Because chances are they won't be.
They won't be, yeah. You'll rarely ever hear someone be like, "Oh my god, your voice is..."
That's what I'm saying. I've gotten a few people in real life be like, "Oh, your laugh is really annoying," or like, "Oh wow, your voice is not what I would have expected out of you." But like, that's it. I don't have anybody pop up in a comment section or a chat being like, "Wow, you sound like a squirrel, dude."
That'd be crazy.
Right? I did have someone pop up in my chat one time though, being like, "Are you a bloke?" And I'm like, "What?
What does that even mean?"
What do you mean? And then they were like, "Are you a dude?" Like they're asking me if I was a man. And I'm like,
"Oh,
yeah." Yeah.
Your voice isn't that high.
And right? I'm like, right? And I'm like, I get like, sure, I have some feminine features, but I'm pretty sure you can tell I'm a guy.
Yeah.
But all right.
100%.
No, the best part is what came next. Yeah, right.
How you gonna ask me a question and then not? Oh my god, I can't, bro.
The thing is, the channel is
what?
labeled as LGBTQ, so maybe they came in there looking for that to try and like. So like maybe they thought I was a trans man or something, which is wild, cause like those are some pretty hefty assumptions you're jumping to.
One thing about the internet.
And like
That's all it is assumptions.
I'm trans, so it's scary to put myself out there. Yo, heard. Also, shouts out Calamity. Rest assured, you are safe in this space.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it's just wild. Yeah, it was wild to me how they came in there and then we're like, yeah, right. Like, it's. Yeah, that's probably like the rudest I think anybody's ever been, and you can tell by how out of line they had to get. Not even out of line, but like how much they had to jump to make it happen, to be that way.
It's almost crazy. It's like they kind of like look for it in a sense, like they thrive off of it.
Oh yeah, no, you see it on the internet. Twitter is the best place to see it.
Oh, Twitter.
People just be like.
Just generalizing and saying like the most generic stuff just to get a rise. Yeah, right? Of course, Calamity. This is a judgment-free community, like a LGBTQ free community. Like we're free, LGBTQ plus community. Like we're.
That's so awesome.
All we care about is just artists.
Do you love art? Are you good people? Bam,
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, heavy on the are you good people.
Yes, exactly. Because, you know, we all...
There's some artists that are dicks. Yeah.
Exactly. That one artist... Oh, I'm the good artist, so you should try. Don't even say it. I felt the love from day one. That's so awesome. We love that. I'm so... that makes me so happy to hear that.
Definitely. Appreciate you being a part of this community. I'm gonna put out a YouTube video for the Discord. I'm just afraid of like us getting like people like that wants to, you know, get a rise out of people.
No, I totally get that. I think the thing about that is on the internet nowadays, that's inevitable. But the thing is just inevitable. Creating a system where that can't make it very far in before you can cut it off at the pass.
You're right. It really is inevitable.
No, trust me. And honestly, the best way to look at it is take it in stride. Shit, I'm getting hate like this? That means we're growing.
I must be doing something, right?
Exactly, dude. You know what I'm saying? When I get people, literally had somebody pop in my chat last night trying to shit on the company that we were watching. And I'm like, and it's so funny too, because they try to call it all empty wrestling to make a different thing for the E, because they've been having trouble selling tickets lately. But it was a full ass show. So it's like, wow, you were one of those people, huh, band?
It's so easy to block people nowadays.
And
there's no point of even stressing it.
Don't be afraid to block people for your own mental sanity. Like it's not a cowardly thing. You aren't lesser than. You didn't run from the battle. Like
no, it's not even worth the time.
100%. Trust me, I need to learn that better than most. I'll get caught up in it sometimes.
Oh no, facts, me too. Especially on Twitter. They'll say like some like generic random stuff, and it's like, why are you even like? Who thinks? No one thinks like that in real life.
Oh, dude,
or not many people think like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't see people talking like that in public. Like, what?
No. Most people are really nice, man. I think the internet really brings out the worst out of us. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no. It's specifically anonymity, and when
and
the internet,
yeah,
it allows it so easily. You can just put up some random character as your profile picture. You can make a phrase be your name, and have a bunch of numbers be your @ and then who the fuck are you? Nobody. Now you can say whatever.
You can say whatever your worst thoughts. You can just say it.
And what are you gonna get? Somebody being like, "That's horrible. How could you?" and then fling it back at them, and now you can,
Yeah.
and now they just gives them the chance to be like, see, you're just like me.
Facts.
Too much
Kind
audacity.
of scary, actually.
Straight up.
Way too much. Way too much. Because a lot of the stuff people say, they won't say to your face.
Oh, absolutely not. And it's so funny because I've seen instances where people who were getting ragged on by somebody like across the country or something, and they're like, all right, bet. I'll be at this convention you're also going to be at because I have things to do there. We'll settle it then. And then gets up in his, then you catch on footage, dude getting up in guy's face, and guy doesn't back up what he said on the internet. Shock surprise.
No shock surprise. Nah, that's always how it's gonna be, man. Sad to say. Bro, I was also thinking, like, I keep having these like fun ideas for the Discord, and I had one where I was like, what if like maybe one day a week we did like a watch along of an anime or something.
Ooh, that's fun. As
Yeah.
investing something. Oh, that I could be with that.
That would be fun, man. Cause I find like some of my most like fun drawings, or most fun time having drawings, I can speak, trust me, is
I believe you, Hawk.
is when I'm listening to an audiobook, or when I'm watching like an anime or something like that. Like when I rewatch Attack on Titan, and I'm drawing along and I'm rewatching Attack on Titan, I get so hyped.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff starts coming out.
Yo, that's. Oh yeah, no, I feel you, man. Okay.
I'm giving up and I'm drawing animals. What made you draw the horse? Is it for that story you're telling me about? Wellness check. All good there? Dev?
What's up?
Oh, okay. Nah, because I said wellness check. You all good? You
Oh,
didn't
my
respond.
bad. Yeah, no, it's just.
Nah, you're all good.
Dude. Although, yeah. You just saw the time, did not realize how much passed.
Heard, yeah. Share it in the Let's Share chat. I just saw that. My bad.
No worries, Dara. All good, friend.
Yeah, there's no issue. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah, just swinging by and all is kind of you, my friend.
Starting in November, I want to make sure I just don't over exert myself, but starting in the month of November, if all goes planned, like I said in the Discord, I'm going to be doing a fundamentals uh fundamentals channel challenge, a 12-week fundamentals challenge. I have a curriculum for it. I'm just tweaking it right now just to make sure, it's everyone friendly and it's not like overwhelming. And I'll be streaming 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, doing all of the assignments on it. And the point is for me to get better. Not for me, like like,
Yeah.
oh, F everyone else. One sec.
Yeah, no, but from your one's own perspective.
Yes,
The
exactly.
incentive being
Give
to
me
improve.
one sec.
No worries.
Yes, as we were saying, yeah, the point is for us to be getting better, period. Like, because I know a lot of us just want to get better. Like, we all want to be that artist that we dream of being. Like, we're able to draw everything that comes to our mind, never struggle and stuff like that. Like, obviously, it'll probably never happen, but building towards becoming that really does take learning the fundamentals. And I know for a fact that I don't know all of my fundamentals, and I would like to learn it. So that's why I'm doing it. It's for me to learn. And in this process, I'm hoping that when anyone else that joins it, they can, get something out of it.
Agreed. And honestly, that's what my hope is, because I want to get in. I want to join in on that. The incentive is exactly what I need. I want to try to improve, and going back to the fundamentals is always a great way to build upon what you have.
It really is. Because you see it when you start drawing. You start drawing again for yourself. Like, obviously, we'll be drawing for ourselves throughout the whole week, but we're not going to be drawing the things that we want to draw, especially when practicing the fundamentals, even though we can. Oh no, low battery.
No worries.
Dang, I lost my train of thought because of that. What were we saying? Yeah.
Really, there was more that there's more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dang it, I was also just kind of like trailing along because I was tending to other things. It's like,
No, you're good. It's all good. Just it's gonna be a fun, what you call it, fun challenge.
Yeah, it's going to give you the incentive to build upon. So, like I said, relearning fundamentals, refining your fundamentals is always going to lead to improvements in more complex aspects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like we're gonna be learning together. We're all gonna be learning this together. Like I have books. I have my bad. I have books. I have videos that we're gonna be watching. I have all of that. So I'll send links to them and stuff like that if you guys want to buy the books and stuff. I know times are tough, so I'm not saying to, you know, get it off of Google, but take with that what you will.
That's a great shout, Calamity. Kind of like a reference piece. Week 1 to week 12.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. Like the first week we use what we learned, or before the first week starts, we use what we learned, and then after the 12-week curriculum, we draw the same thing, and we use what I meant to say. We use what we learned after the 12 weeks. The first week we draw the one thing, we pick a photo, we draw it, and then after the 12 weeks, we use what we learned to draw it again. That sounds fun. That sounds great.
Yo, for real, man. Ah, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun, man. And I'm gonna make sure I say in the video that I don't want anyone coming in with like a I'm better than you mentality. Like if you're too good to do it, don't do it. This is for people who know they want to be more and do more with their work. Like if you're gonna come in with the I'm already good, I don't need it, and then just don't do it. You're already good, right? You don't need it.
Exactly. Improvements have just been from redrawing something right. Ooh, felt that. Sometimes I've drawn the same thing like 4 or 5 times and felt like I learned so much from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, one of the best parts about doing this collectively is just that if you get stumped up on something, there's other people you can look to.
Right.
And it doesn't just have to be Woody or I. There's going to be other people in the community you can also reach out to. Maybe somebody's line of thinking, or not even somebody, like somebody's way of learning something doesn't necessarily resonate with your way of learning something. So.
Mm-hmm. Or what the way they learn can resonate heavy with you, and you guys become study partners.
Yes. Which would be just amazing. See that happen. One piece that way. Redrew this SoFlo. I'm like, yo, I love that for you. When you're mind blown by your own work, that's
your
so
own work. That's like the best feeling ever. It just makes you feel like keep drawing.
Right? Like I've done. Like I did that. I did that. 4:20. That's great. Just look at the clock and go figure. I still looking. How the fuck did I do that? Right? Can share it 1 sec. Yes.
Those days where everything just worked. Yeah, definitely.
So you just
I was responding to you. Yeah.
I want to see what. I'm gonna wait till Calamity drops this.
Definitely. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't get to see what did Calamity posted already?
No, I don't think
No?
so.
Okay.
Been around. Hey, let's check. Universe redraw. Oh my god, the improvement. Holy shit.
Hey. Okay. Shoot, second. Yo, it's the composition.
For a second, I thought I was looking at two pieces, what was supposed to be the same piece, the original versus redraw. It wasn't until I read the text, I'm like, oh my god, wait, that's the same piece. What? That's why I was like, whoa.
Dang, like this makes me like this looks like a cover art. It looks like for a cover art for a book.
Oh, because of art.
What is art like?
Oh, the blood stuff. Yeah, this is so good. I could learn a thing or two about how you have light cast.
Nice, the webbing. It feels like there's a story being told here. Makes you want to sit there and stare.
I was. Where you just do art for other people. Oh wow, yeah, that sounds like that would be a personal battle I'd be going through.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I have that in me. Drawing for other people for a month? That's a hard sell.
That's a right.
That is a tough
What's
sell.
the catch?
Oh, okay. I receive art too. I guess that does really make up for it.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Me personally, I just the moment someone asks me to draw for them, I can't draw anymore. It's like I don't know what I'm doing.
Right? It really just feels like you're just like your ability has been siphoned away from you.
Bro, fast, dog.
But yes, y'all, this is where we're gonna be calling it for the afternoon. Best believe we're gonna be going live again next week, same time, 2ish p.m. Spin the gears for the people with original characters. Yo, okay, I like that. I like that.
Ooh, then maybe I would do it because to see other people's take on my characters would be dope.
Right? That immediately turned me. I'm like, on second thought.
Second thought, this might not be a bad idea. I remember we did that before when we drew each other's characters.
Mm-hmm. Real, dude. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's some fun stuff. But yeah, I don't want to hold you up, Dev.
No
And I've got stuff to do as well. This was great. Next week I'm actually really excited because I did way better than I did last week, 1, and then 2, we actually like got to a place where it's like we can see where the image is going. So I'm excited to do that.
No, for real. That's why I'm like really shaping up nicely with the drawings. I'm looking forward to next week and being able to continue to flesh them out in either line work or shading, depending on the piece. And you do the little artist. Super serious. Okay, that's cool. I really dig that. But yes, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up if you're watching this on playback, or if you haven't done so already. Do check out Woody's newest video. Really good watch. Gives you a very grounded perspective. But until next time, we're out of here.
Later, guys. Appreciate